What if I told you that your most unhappy customers are actually your most valuable ones? Most businesses treat complaints like fires to put out, but the smartest companies, they treat them like gold. And here's why that matters. Poor customer service costs UK businesses an estimated 81.6 billion every single year. Hey, I'm Martha from Helpdesk, and today I'm breaking down exactly how a complaints management system works and why getting this right could be the thing that separates you from your competitors. Customer expectations have never been higher. One bad experience shared online can spread in minutes. That means the way you handle complaints isn't just a support issue, it's a brand issue. So let's talk about what a proper complaints management system actually looks like and why it matters. At its most basic, complaints management system is a platform that helps your team capture, organise and respond to customer complaints all in one place. But modern solutions go way beyond just logging tickets. The best platforms today will give you a centralised inbox pulling complaints from email, social media, surveys and supported tickets, automated workflows that route issues to the right person instantly, real-time reporting and analytics, trend analysis to spot recurring problems before they escalate, and action planning tools to actually fix what's broken. Now, you might be thinking, do I actually need a dedicated system for this? Can't I just manage complaints through email or a shared inbox? It's a fair question, but here's the problem with that approach. When complaints live in inboxes, they get missed. They don't get tracked, you can't see patterns, you can't measure resolution times, and the moment a team member is off sick or leaves the business, the history of that customer's complaint disappears with them. A proper system solves all of that and does it at scale. It's not just about organising feedback, it's about learning from it. Here's a mindset shift that changes everything. Customers who feel heard and resolved after a complaint are more loyal than customers who have never had an issue at all. But here's the thing, according to the UK Customer Satisfaction Index, complaint handling scores just 63.1 out of 400 across all sectors. Out of 5 dimensions measured, it's consistently the lowest rated. So at the very moment a customer needs you most businesses are performing at their weakest. That's not just a service problem, that's a massive opportunity for any business willing to get it right. When you manage complaints well, you can identify operational problems fast, such as recurring complaints almost always point to a deeper issue. Remove friction from your customer experience, build loyalty by showing accountability, and empower your frontline teams with the clarity they need to act quickly. The problem? Without the right tools, complaint data gets fragmented and hard to act on. That's where the right software makes all the difference. If you're running a B2C business, feedback is coming at you from every direction. Online reviews, social comments, support tickets, surveys, the volume can be overwhelming. And the cost of getting it wrong is staggering. Service failures and unresolved problems cost UK organisations £7.3 billion every month. Much of that is avoidable. Complaints that went untracked, patterns that went unnoticed, issues that escalated because no one had visibility. For example, First Direct, the telephone and internet-based company, has consistently topped the UK Customer Satisfaction Index, scoring 87 out of 100 in the January 2026 results. In a banking sector that is notorious for poor complaint handling, that is a remarkable achievement. So what are they doing differently? Their head of banking has said that they fundamentally believe speed, ease and consistency are key when it comes to providing an exceptional customer experience, and that using data and smart analytics to deliver this is the bedrock of successful firms today. In practice, that means every customer interaction, including every complaint, is treated as data. Rather than resolving an issue and moving on, First Direct uses complaint patterns to continuously refine how they operate. They know which issues are reoccurring, they know which touch points cause frustration, and they act on that information at a system level, not just a case-by-case level. The result? The bank has achieved customer satisfaction and loyalty levels approximately twice those of its nearest competitors in retail banking. And those loyal customers don't just stay, they refer. Word of mouth from satisfied complaint resolutions is one of the most powerful growth engines a business can have. The lesson from First Direct isn't that you need to be a bank, it's that treating every complaint as a data point and having the systems in place to act on what that data tells you creates a compounding advantage over time. If you're running a B2C business, feedback is coming at you from every direction. A strong complaints management system brings all of that feedback into one organized workflow, so nothing slips through the cracks. Modern platforms let you identify trends in customer sentiment early, so if you're suddenly seeing a spike in complaints about delivery delays or a specific product, you catch it before it becomes a PR problem. One platform that does this well is Helpdesk's Helpdesk. It centralizes complaint capture, tracks resolution KPIs, and gives your team real-time insights so you spend less time juggling tools and more time actually solving problems. Now, B2B is slightly different, but complaints management matters just as much, if not more. In B2B, you're dealing with long-term partnerships, high contract values, and complex service delivery. One unresolved issue can put a major account at risk. The challenge is that B2B feedback doesn't always come through formal channels. It might surface in a meeting, an email to an account manager, or a quarterly review. Without a structured system, that feedback gets lost. A proper platform like Serve-First Client Connect centralizes all of that. You get AI-powered insights, account-level complaint tracking, and the ability to spot at-risk clients before they churn. That's proactive relationship management. If you're watching this because you're evaluating complaints management systems, here are the key things to look for, because not all platforms are built the same. Multi-channel capture. Your complaints don't all arrive through the same door. Your system needs to pull from an email, social, web forms, and support tickets without you having to manually consolidate them. Workflow automation. The moment a complaint is received, it should automatically be routed to the right team, with ownership assigned and a resolution timeline triggered. Manual handoffs are where things fall through the cracks. Trend reporting and root cause analysis. This is the real value. Not just how many complaints have we received, but why are we receiving them and what's the pattern. The FCA now expects regulated businesses to have root cause analysis built into their complaints processes, but even outside of regulated industries, this is where the competitive advantage lives. Integration with your existing tools. A complaint system that sits in a silo is only half useful. Look for platforms that connect with your CRM, your survey tools, and your communication platforms so that feedback flows into one unified picture. Let me bring this all together. The best organizations don't just resolve complaints, they use them as signals. Signals that reveal what customers care about, signals that expose operational gaps, signals that show where improvement will have the biggest impact. When you have a system that centralizes feedback, surfaces trends, and guides your team towards action, you stop playing defense and start getting ahead. We already know that UK complaint handling scores are at the bottom of the satisfaction index. That means the bar is low, and the businesses that clear it will stand out immediately. And in a competitive market, the companies that learn and adapt faster are the ones that win. So, are you treating your complaints as problems or as opportunities? If you want to see what a modern complaints management system looks like in practice, I'll link Serve-First demo pages in the description box below, both for their B2C Helpdesk and their B2B Client Connect platform. If you found this useful, give it a like, subscribe for more content on customer experience and service strategy, and I'll see you in the next one.